Hey guys, hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Parke of Spider-Man Collection Philippines and welcome to another Spider-Man toy review. For today, we will be talking about the Hasbro version of the 6 inches McFarlane Spider-Man. This is the Hasbro Superposeable Spider-Man with Streetlight Scene. Alright, Spidey fans, what we have in front of us is the Hasbro version of the McFarlane Spider-Man. The original, or the first one, would be the Toy Biz McFarlane Spider-Man, or as we know, the Toy Biz Superposeable Wall-Crawling Spider-Man from the Series 12 of the Spider-Man Classics. Okay, the color scheme of the original Toy Biz version is blue and red. Okay, while this repainted version of the McFarlane Spider-Man, what we have in front of us, has the black and red color scheme. This is to give tribute to the first appearance of Spider-Man in Amazing Fantasy number 15, because the first appearance of Spider-Man has the black and red color scheme. Okay, instead of having the wall accessory, this Spider-Man from Hasbro came with the street light. Okay, as you can see beside Spidey right there. Okay, I got this figure for about 5,000 pesos here in the Philippines, or shall we say $100 US. Okay, I got this loose. Okay, I believe the SRP, or suggested retail price, for this figure way back in 2008, I believe this came out 2008, was, I think the SRP is about 15 to 20 dollars, US dollars. Okay, for the packaging, since I got this loose, I'll just show you a picture from the internet. All right. And so, for a close-up look of the Streetlight Spider-Man, okay, let's see first the accessory. Okay, this is the street light. Okay, you have some silver paint there. Okay, at the base it says here Baxter Street. Right, both front and back. And then you have the stoplight, okay, or the street light, red, yellow, and green. Okay, the street light, the top is yellow. Okay, and here's Spidey, close-up look of Spider-Man. Okay, here he is. Nice web details. The eyes are painted nicely. Okay, big eyes for Spidey right there. Some web linings on the arms. Okay, even at the fingers, at the back. Here he is from the side, his feet. Okay, we'll talk about that articulation later. Just one thing I've noticed here is Spidey here is a little bit bigger. Shall we say, I think they are not scaled in terms of height. You have here a small street light. So if Spider-Man is 6 inches, I think this is just 7 inches. So I think it's more appropriate if they made the street light taller, because having the street light here from base to the top, it makes Spider-Man, I think, some really big guy. Okay, it makes him a giant. Okay, so I think, and as the accessory, the street light is bendable. Okay, it's made of soft rubber. All right, So that's the figure and the accessory. And for the articulation, okay, Spidey can move his head, okay, can move side to side, left and right, can move up, this way up, this far down, okay. The shoulders are also articulated, that's butterfly joints, okay. So you can pose him, you can have more dynamic poses for him, okay. My figure here has a little stiff joints at the shoulders, okay. His arms can raise this way up sidewards, okay, and then can also rotate 360 degrees, okay. Swivel in the upper arm. He has double jointed elbows. Swivel at the lower arm, okay. His hand can move down, up and down, okay, up and down. He has articulated fingers, okay, 1 2 3 4, okay. The thumb here is fixed, okay, so that applies to the other side as well, the articulation. For the abs, it has an ab crunch, okay. So for more dynamic poses, you can bend forward like this far and bend back in his ab this far, okay. I hope you see that, okay. And then for the waist, articulation there, 360 degrees, okay. For the feet, for the legs, his legs forward, his legs back, can do a split, okay. At the side, can do a split as well, okay. Swivel joints at the upper part of the leg. The knees also has he has also a double jointed knee, okay. At the lower feet, you have swivel joint, and swivel joint at the lower leg, and then articulation at the feet, okay. This way up, this way down, okay. Has no ankle rockers, I think. No ankle rockers, yeah. And you have toe articulation, okay. Toe articulation, okay. Up and down, okay. So that is Spidey's articulation right there. And for some more comparison shots, here's your Hasbro McFarlane Spider-Man alongside with the Toy Biz version of the McFarlane Spider-Man. And here's your Hasbro McFarlane Spider-Man alongside with the KO version of the McFarlane Spider-Man. And lastly, your Hasbro McFarlane Spider-Man alongside with the new Marvel Legends McFarlane Spider-Man. This is the McFarlane Spider-Man from the Raft box set, which shares the same mold with the Pizza Spider-Man. Alright. There you go. And there they are together, the McFarlane Spider-Man. Alright, so final thoughts for this figure, for this very amazing figure, the Hasbro Superposeable Spider-Man with Streetlight Scene. Okay, if I have to choose between the two, Hasbro versus Toy Biz, I'm leaning to Toy Biz. I'll choose Toy Biz. Why? Because of three things. Number one, maybe because of the plastic used by Hasbro and the plastic used by Toy Biz. I'm not saying that the Hasbro version is made of very cheap plastic. I'm not saying that. It's just for me, in my hands, the Toy Biz version, the Spider-Man Toy Biz version feels good, feels better. Okay. Paint applications, for me, Toy Biz still wins. The black is more black. In this Hasbro version, some lines are quite dull. Okay. Although it has good complete details, but I think that the Toy Biz version is still painted better. Okay. And the last one is, I think, the accessory itself. Okay. For the wall crawling Spider-Man from Toy Biz, we have the wall. Okay. It is very scaled. It is the scale is very good with the action figure itself. But this accessory right here, the Streetlight version, I think is short or small for Spidey. Look at this. The Baxter here is already in his elbows. Okay. This is good, I think, for 3.75 inches figures, but not with 6 inches figures. Spider-Man here is already 6 inches, and I think this is only 7 to 8 inches. Okay. The scale is very bad. Okay. This Streetlight makes Spider-Man look like a giant. Okay. The scale is not good. Okay, so maybe the plastic, the paint apps, and of course I find this terrible. Okay, the Streetlight. Maybe they should have done, if they are worrying about the packaging, is create a pole size like this, 2 pieces of this that they can connect to each other and form a taller Streetlight. Maybe they can do that, but they still chose to give us this. Okay. And the plastic used, it's made of soft plastic. On my figure, it keeps bending on the Baxter side, so I keep on pulling this just to make this stand. Okay, which worries me too much, because in the future maybe I have already put some stress marks here in the accessory itself. Okay, I don't like stress marks in any of my figures, my collection. Okay, so if you already have the Toy Biz version and you're planning to keep only one, keep the Toy Biz version. But in terms of if you don't have yet any McFarlane Spider-Man figures and you found this one first, get this. This is still very good figure. It's still expensive nowadays. This is still a McFarlane Spider-Man, a black and red version of McFarlane Spider-Man. The figure itself is amazing. So very poseable, super poseable indeed. If you this is still a good placeholder if you don't have the Toy Biz one yet. But if you are a completist like me, which I want as many Spider-Man figures as possible, this is a requirement. Okay, this is a must-have. This is still a rare figure nowadays. It is still expensive, right? You can't go wrong with this figure. And I guess that's it. This is our review of the Hasbro McFarlane Superposeable Spider-Man with Streetlight Scene. Please give us a thumbs up if you like this video, this review, and give us a thumbs down if you don't. And please kindly let us know in the comment section what you guys think. You can also find us on Facebook. Just search Spider-Man Collection Philippines by Parke Rafael. Please visit and like our page for more Spider-Man stuff. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more Spider-Man toy reviews. And as always, thanks for watching and always stay amazing.